Welcome to another edition of Free to Speak. So, Joe Biden has come out and said that he wants to help rebuild businesses owned by blacks, Latinos, Native Americans, and women. Wait a minute. There's another group of people he left out. Oh yes, whites. Why leave out the whites? I thought you were all about unity there, Joe Biden, and so far it seems like to me all you want to do is divide. Well, okay. If he would spend more time actually uniting, like he said he was going to, he should probably come out and say, hey, we don't really need to push forward on Trump getting impeached for the second time. We should stop all this rucking around and, I don't know, get along. Start getting things done. No, but see, that's not the agenda. The agenda is to divide even more. To make this country even more unhinged. They're trying to create so much disturbance and so much of a media freak show that we're not paying attention to what's really going on behind the scenes. I'm very worried about the next 4 years or so. That is, if Joe Biden actually makes it through his first term. I mean, how old is he now? Close to 80? I don't know. I don't see him as being the type of person that could really hold out for 4 years under a tremendous amount of stress of being the president is. It's a very stressful job. No doubt about it. But like I said in my other video, Joe Biden isn't going to be the one who's running things. It's going to be Communist Harris and her little clan of tolerant left, as they call themselves. Not so tolerant. Never have been, never will be. Things are getting pretty out of hand, I would say. And yet, there's really nothing we can do. If you come out as pro-Trump, you're Hitler, no matter what your personal views really are. You're a racist. You're Hitler. Those words have been thrown around so much over the past 4 years that they don't even have a meaning anymore. It just doesn't have the bite to it. When you call someone a racist, well, whatever. That word used to have meaning, actual offense capabilities. It doesn't have that anymore because it's just thrown around so much. If you agree with Trump, you're racist. If you agree with, or I should say, if you disagree with anything that the Democrats have to say, you're a racist. Something is terribly wrong with that logic. And you have to be a certain kind of stupid to really buy into it. You have to be a certain kind of stupid to actually cast a vote for Communist Harris and her Vice President Joe Biden. Yes, I know I said that in reverse. I did it on purpose. Because that's who's really going to run the show. America, you should be worried right now because there's not really much we're going to be able to do here very soon. If we allow this to happen, if we allow them to put these different laws into place to where it is now criminalized to be conservative or a Trump supporter or to even say the name Trump, they're going to start taking you to jail. The thought police have become thought terrorists. It's a really weird world that we're living in, and it's not going to get any better. It's just not. There's too much corruption. Absolutely way too much corruption in politics today. I think Trump was held on to by the public so much, and we gravitated to him so quickly because he wasn't a career politician. We have career politicians that have been there for decades and have done nothing. Tell me, other than Obamacare, what has Nancy Pelosi done? If you remember, she was the one who pushed it. If you remember, she's the one that said, the only way that you can read what's inside this bill is to pass it into law. Do y'all remember that? We have to pass something into law in order to know what it says, what it details. And yet, that got through. And we didn't do much to stop it. If you like your doctor, you can keep your doctor. Biggest lie of this century by a politician. Buckle up. It's about to get bumpy.